the confession of accused number 1, is that correct?
Uthe awuzange ube ingxenye yokuthi ubhale uma umsolo egonyuluka. That is correct.
You were also not involved in the pointings out that took place on the 5th of June 2020, is that correct?
Futhi nokukhomba okwayenzakala nge-5 zika June 2020 wawukade ungasiyingxenye yakhona. That is correct.
And those are the issues that the court is seized with at the moment, so your evidence is not helpful as far as those two aspects are concerned, the taking down of the confession of accused number 1, as well as the pointing out that took place on the 5th of June 2020. The confession took place on the 30th of May 2020. You cannot be of any assistance to the court as far as those two statements are concerned, is that correct?
Lezi zinto ezimqoka ezisilethe namuhla ukuthi abasolwa bayokhomba futhi bagonyuluka ukuthi nge-5 zika June 2020 nange-30 zika May 2020 wena wawukade ungasiyingxenye yakho lokho, kusho ukuthi ubufakazi bakho abukwazi ukuthi kungasiza inkantolo ngalezo zinto ezimbini, ukukhomba nokugonyuluka kwakho. That is correct.
You don't know the circumstances under which those statements were obtained.
Futhi awazi nokuthi leza statement zabhalwa noma zatholwa kanjani. Yes, I do not know.
You testify that you were appointed by the National Commissioner and the Minister.
Uthe wena uye waphakanyiswa noma wamiswa Commissioner no Minister
to be involved in this investigation.
ukuthi uzophenya kule cala. That is correct.
If you say we, who are you referring to?
Uma uthi sa thina usho abobani? It was myself,
Colonel Buthelezi,
Colonel Buthelezi,
Colonel Ramohale,
Colonel Ramohale,
also Colonel Geninda by then.
And Colonel Geninda, by then he was still Colonel.
But were you all appointed at the same time?
Nonke
These people that you've mentioned, were you all appointed at the same time?
nakhethwa nonke ngesikhathi esisodwa.
Sort.
Yes, at the same time, my lord.
And when was that? When did this appointment take place?
Bekunini ngayiphi date ngamuphi unyaka?
18 November 2018.
On the 18th of November in 2018.
The evidence of Brigadier Geninda is that they took over as a cold case unit in 2019. What is your comment?
Brigadier Geninda yena uthe bona baye bafika basebenza baqala ukusebenza kuleli cala ngo-2019 njenge cold case unit.
Mina ngiyazi cold case unit emaphoyiseni angiyazi.
I do not know the cold case unit in the police service.
But you've just testified about the cold case unit. How can you say you don't know about it?
Manje mawuthi awuyazi cold case unit usho kanjani ngoba bowuphana ubufakazi ngayo?
No, ngibuzwe ngama case ukuthi kanjani ama case ay cold case unit, not unit.
I was asked about the type of cases. What type of cases are referred to as cold case units, not the unit itself.
You testify that the cold case unit deals with cases that have been filed. Is that correct?
Kodwa uthe i-cold case unit isebenza ngama case ekuthi sewafayiliwe. Iqiniso lelo? That is correct.
But Brigadier Geninda outlined the mandate of the cold case unit as working cases that have not been resolved, not filed.
Brigadier Geninda yena uye wachaza kabanzi ukuthi i-cold case unit isebenza ngamacala angaqedwanga hayi amacala afayiliwe.
Anje ngichaze le ndaba.
May I explain?
Yes.
Idocket elisaphenywa. Elisaphenywa.
A docket that is still investigated,
Alibandi lelo docket ngoba lisaphenywa.
it's not a cold,
Lisesandleni se-investigating officer.
It's not-
Lisaqhubeka yaphenywa.
it's not a cold
case-
docket because it's still in the hands of an investigating officer and they're still investigating it. Qhubeka.
I-case ebandayo, i-case esefayilini.
A cold case, it's a case that is on file.
That's why kuthiwa it's a cold case because ifayiliwe.
And that is why it is referred to as a cold case because it has been filed.
Is it your understanding of the mandate of the cold case unit?
Ukuzwisisa kwakho ukuthi cold case unit isebenza kanjani.
Angizwisisi ngiyazi.
It is not my understanding, it's my knowledge.
Anyway, we're not going to enter into a debate into that, but Brigadier Gininda testified that the mandate of the cold case unit is to deal with cases that have not been resolved.
Uthi-ke ngeke
Not
siphikisane
not cases that have been filed.
ngeke siphikisane ngalokho kodwa uBrigadier Gininda yena uye wathi amacala akusetshenzwa ngawo kwi-cold case unit amacala ayikuthi awaqedwanga.
You mentioned that there were two teams working on this matter regarding the death of Mr. Senzo Meyiwa, is that correct?
Uthe kuye kwaba namaqembu amabini abekade esebenza ngaleli cala lika Mufi uSenzo Meyiwa. Iqiniso lo?
Ngithe ekahambeni kwe-investigation
I said
kwaba nokuhlukana kwaba nokuphezuka kwaba-team ayi-2.
I said as the investigation proceeded, then that's when there were two teams where we divided.
And he testified that these teams were of different opinions, is that correct?
Uthe lamaqembu lawa wayekade ehlukene ngemicabango.
Yebo kanjani?
That is correct.
This is regarding what?
Benihlukaniswa yini kule micabango?
Sehlukaniswa indaba yesenzakalo se-crime scene eyenzakala eFosloras.
We were divided by the place of the crime scene of what happened in Vosloorus.
Yes.
Yebo?
Is it correct that there are two theories?
Iqiniso ukuthi nemibono ehlukile emibini.
Yebo kanjani?
That is correct.
And what are those theories?
Nina nibona kanjani?
How is that going to help us resolve
As
the admissibility of the confession?
yes, that's just based on his evidence. But just one aspect on this point, my lord. You mentioned that you were an investigator in 636, Vosloorus 63610 stroke 2014, is that correct?
Uche wawukade ungumphenyi kwi-Vosloorus case 63610 2014.
Ngumphenyi ukhona.
Yes, I am an investigator.
But is that correct?
Kodwa iqiniso lokho.
Yebo iqiniso.
Yes, it is correct.
But is it not so that you were appointed inspector of Vosloorus case 3751 of 2019?
Akusiqiniso na ukuthi wena ubukade uphiwe ukuthi uphenye kuleli cala lika 375 10 2019.
3751 of
Three-
2019.
3751 yaka 2019.
Lelo le docket lika 37 Vosloorus 375 stroke 1 stroke 2019
Yebo.
livele masiloke siphenya uVosloorus 636 of 10 2014.
The docket of 375 stroke 1 stroke 2019 emanated as we were busy investigating the docket of 636 10 of 2014.
And is it correct that you are the co-investigator in that case, Vosloorus 3751 of 2019?
Iqiniso ukuthi wena umphenyi ophethe la kuleli cala lika 375 stroke 1 2019.
Seliphenya sababili yimi noKhelele.
The matter is being investigated by myself and Colonel Buthelezi.
So in fact, you are not the investigating officer in Foslores 63610 of 2014, but you are the investigating officer in 3751 of 2019, is that correct?
Kusho ukuthi wena awusiyena umphenyi waka 63610 of 2014 ungumphenyi wecala le 3751 of 2019.
Njengoba sengishilo ukuthi idocket le 375 liphume from ku-Foslores case 366.
Like I said, that the docket 3751 of 2019 came from the docket of 636
Yes.
of 2014.
Yes, and you carried on with the investigation in 3751 of 2019, is that correct?
Waqhubeka ke kuphenyo lika 3751 of 2019.
Yebo.
That is correct.
So it will not be correct to say that you are the investigating officer in Foslores 63610 of 2014.
Kusho ukuthi akusilona iqiniso uma kuthiwa wena ungumphenyi waka 63610 2014.
Nawo wonke.
I have all the dockets 636 10 2014 and the other one.
But Warrant Officer Makhubo, without belaboring that point, the docket that you are currently carrying, it's Foslores cast 3751 of 2019, is that correct?
Uthi kodwa idokodo ewulphethe u3751 of 2019. Iqiniso.
Njengoba ngisho ngithi ngwaphethe we-2 akhona we-2 in my possession kimi.
My Lord,
Akhona.
as I am saying, I have both of them in my possession.
Are you investigating both dockets?
Waphenya womabini.
Mangisebenza le case le 375. Angithi ngicala ngibheka ngapha ku 636.
As I'm working on the case 375, I firstly refer to 636.
Now, the procedure that you've outlined regarding the arrangements for the confession, that you make arrangements with your branch commander, is it documented anywhere?
Leziya inyathelo ewuthe esowukhulume ngazo ukuthi uzokhulumisana no branch commander wakho kunala ukuthi kuye kwabhalwa khona na.
Into engayiyela ngayifundiswa. Into engikhuluma la, into engayifundela. Akusinto esuka kimi ngayifundela ngayifundiswa.
That is what I was taught. It's not what I just think of or just something that I know. It's something that I was taught.
But what I'm asking you is it documented anywhere?
Uthi umshushisi kunala iyabhalwa khona na.
Hey balok laba bayasifundisa eclassini phela.
Was-
Yibo babaphethe ama module.
It was
Class A.
documented. It was documented by our lectures in class, as they are the ones that had the modules.
You agree that the evidence that you gave regarding the arrest of accused number 1 on the 19th of March 2020, that is what you heard from other people. You've got no first-hand knowledge regarding that, is that correct?
Uyavuma ukuthi ubufakazi obuzwe ngalokhu kuboshwa kukamsola wokuqala nge-19 zika March 2019 yinto eyikuthi uyizwe kwabanye abantu awunalo ulwazi ngakho.
Ngizwe eClorocop.
Yes, I had it in Chlorokop when I was called.
Thank you, my lord. Those are the only aspects then.
Yeah, just for my interest, because I'm shocked at what you say. You're saying the minister had originally appointed 40 investigators, 40.
Uthi uminister ubekade yena eqashe abantu abawu 40 ebekade bephenya kwicala.
Before
Before us, my lord,
Sir,
yes.
Did you say the minister had appointed 40 investigators?
Uthi inkantolo ifuna ukwazi ukuthi uthe uminister uthe wayekade eqashe abantu abawu40 abaphenya kwecala.
Uminister njengoba ngishilo la. Ngithe uminister uthe bokunabantu abawu40 kule case.
As I have said, my lord,
Wabaqosha.
the minister said there were 40 people in this case and he dismissed
All of them?
Bonke,
Bonke.
all of them.
Well, I'll reserve my comments.
Uthi ngeke
Thank
aphawule
you, sir.
uzawuthula ngalo.
Yes, Mr. Mwizu.
From the question that were asked by my colleague regarding docket 375 and docket 636, is it the same crime scene?
Uthi ummeli ke kumibuzo ebuzwe umshushisi leli dokodo u636 no 375 la kwenzakele isigameko yindawo eyodwa.
Indawo eyodwa.
Yes, it is the same crime scene.
Is it the same suspects?
Abasolwa bona labo abafanayo kulamacala omabili. No. No.
Will you able to?
Mr.
Sorry.
Mwizu, you're aware
Sorry.
that you're abusing the process?
No.
You are aware.
I'm aware of that.
Sorry,
Sorry.
please.
I beg your pardon.
Yes, is there any other witness you're calling, sir?
No,
No other witness?
no other witness.
Is that number two's case now?
That's number two's case. Number one's case.
Sorry, number one's case. Yes, Mr. Baloyi, you say?
As a court, please, my lord, we're ready to argue.